everybody. How's everybody doing?
Good.
Hi.
I'm so excited to be with you guys tonight. It feels like it's been a long week.
It has been a very long week for me.
Yep.
It's terrible because I only work 3 days a week, but don't you worry, they get their 40 hours out of me in 3 days. So thank you everybody for being patient with us as we start a little later tonight. And my unpaid intern is he's not going to get fired, but that's the 10th time I think we've used that intro video. So
He's on purpose.
I don't get tired of watching it though. I'm going to be real honest about that. He is not like okay with it, but I never get tired of watching those highlights. So anyway, I hope you guys
Ashlyn.
Hi, Ashlyn.
Hi.
Hello and hooday to everybody in the chat. Thank you to everybody who is watching live. We appreciate all of you guys. I'm so excited because you may have seen my tweet. I came home to a box full of Grater's ice cream. I know we all did. And what are we eating tonight, ladies? I am going with black raspberry chocolate chip, which is one of my OG favorites. I'm going to be real honest. So it's still very cold. I just got home. I literally just ran in the door. But black raspberry chip. This was probably my favorite when I was a kid, honestly. So what do you got? What kind of ice cream are y'all eating tonight?
I ate the black raspberry chip within like 30 minutes of it being in my house.
That was me with the cookie dough.
I'm interested in your verdict, Jerry, because this was your first time.
Yeah.
You broke your Grater's cherry.
I
Popped
did. So the black raspberry was amazing.
With the cherry. Yeah,
Loved it. Loved it. Tonight I have cookies and cream, which is my favorite just ice cream of all time flavor. Can't go wrong with that. So I'm just going to be stuffing my face all night. I'm not mad about it.
I've got chocolate chip cookie dough. So
I haven't broken into that one yet, but that's usually like my favorite flavor.
it's pretty good.
I've got 150th birthday cake in honor of Anthony Munoz, the greatest to ever do it.
Yes, happy birthday, Anthony Munoz.
Birthday.
Happy birthday, Anthony.
Super exciting. Yeah, and we are actually Tigress Talk has sponsored a bay at their charity event that's coming up next month, so I'm really excited about that too.
Awesome.
So yeah, lots of exciting stuff going on. So what did you guys think of the preseason game? Kayla, I know you were there. Jerry and Whit, did you guys get to watch it on TV? How did it look on TV?
Well, after we cussed out the NFL Plus app quite a bit because it did not want to work. And then you can't cast it to your TV or stream it to your TV. You can only watch it from your phone or a tablet or I think your computer. So we were watching it on our iPad.
Yeah.
Which I was happy to get to see it, but I missed a lot and it kept cutting out and then it kept logging me out. So I feel like I really didn't get to, I honestly can't remember a whole lot from that game because I was just so furious trying to get it to work most of the time.
That is
I
bizarre.
was like, Jerry and I were texting, like, well, I was yelling, I think, at the phone voicemails to her. She was texting, like, not like a normal person. But NFL, like, this is my plea. Get it together with preseason. Like, what's so precious about preseason? Me and Mom had the laptop up on a table, like, trying to watch it together through the app on there. It was kind of a nightmare. Didn't start till late. So, yeah, that was our experience.
But everybody at the game looked like they had fun.
I had a great time. It was so much fun. It was so much fun to be back with everybody. You know, we did a little mini tailgate beforehand with our friends, and it was a lot of fun to see everybody again. You know, we see them sporadically, but you know, it's fun to just all get together for the tailgate. It's just a lot of fun. And then to see all the guys warming up and running in, you know, obviously the starters didn't dress. So there wasn't, well, most of them, I shouldn't say all of them, but, you know, so there wasn't like the typical Joe Mixon out there throwing the football with everybody, but it was still a lot of fun. There was a lot of guys that came up and were signing autographs for kids. I know our one friend his little boy Mason, he got a game. Actually, I forget who gave him the ball, but somebody actually gave him a football, and then who was it? Jermaine Pratt gave him a football.
I love
Yeah,
that.
our friend Cincy James. I remembered Mason's name, and for some reason, Cincy James just completely left my brain. But I remembered his little boy's name was Mason. Anyway, sorry, Cincy James. It's been a long day. But I was standing right next to this little boy, and it was so cool to see the players come up. And a lot of times the security guys would kind of get after him because I don't think they're really supposed to be like signing autographs and giving people stuff. So like it's like people would kind of converge on him and be like, "Oh, sign this, sign this, sign this," and so they were kind of like shooing them away. So I feel like it was just really cool. It was really cool just to be back there and to see everybody again and being there with everybody. But obviously the game itself was, not super exciting, but I still am really interested in a lot of these position battles. Left guard obviously is the one everybody keeps talking about. I think Greg mentioned our friend Jackson Carmen. So Carmen, my brain is like mashed potatoes today, so bear with me. But I think we've all been a little disappointed in him this preseason for various reasons. But I think that there's a lot of really exciting stuff going on too. So
I mean, McPherson was a show in and of itself. Like,
I mean, he's always a show. I mean, that man can do no wrong in my eyes.
Yeah, I mean, was it Munoz on the broadcast or whatever when I was watching something like he's never seen that much excitement when a kicker is taken the field in preseason, especially like what the hell is going on? There's like legit McPherson mania in Cincinnati, and I'm here for it. Here for every second of it. I
thought you were going to say the other comment, Whitney.
I know, I did too.
I was like,
yeah.
He gave us all a "that's what she said" moment. So
never on purpose. But yeah, that was exciting. That was thrilling.
Yeah, I was cracking up every time with the crowd when he would go out there to kick because they would just lose their minds. And I'm like, I love this for him because I know he loves it.
We didn't have a lot to cheer about that day, except for he was like the best thing going on that field. I shouldn't say that. There were flashes. Different players flashed. I thought, I think that the running backs competition is really exciting. I'm always rooting for Travion because I love him dearly. But there's Patrick is looking good.
Evans, what?
Yeah, he had a huge breakthrough just like called back from a penalty.
So I think all of his big ones got called back because I don't think he ended up actually leaving the game with any I forget. I think he had like negative yardage on the day because of all of the penalties. But I think I don't have the stats in front of me, but I think Travion had some good carries. I mean, I saw him break a couple tackles on the side. There were some times where I thought that they were going to have him down, and he kept going. So I think that these guys, I love that about preseason is that these guys, Randy. Oh my God, you guys. Thaddeus Moss, Randy is his father, with the holding. It was just like, oh, don't do that, friend. I also think the refs really sucked, but that's just me because I'm just a hater. But
yeah, I'm going to be really honest and just go ahead and say it. I'm done with the Moss experiment and the Jackson Carmen experiment. Mostly the Jackson Carmen experiment, to be honest. I feel like we've given him every opportunity. I know that Pollock worked overtime with him all throughout last season. I'm just out. I think that it's so obvious that we signed Spain to a 1-year deal and then have Volson be his backup. And if Volson throughout the season, when he gets his opportunities, if he flashes and shows that he needs to be the starter, then he can come take that job away from Spain. But until then, Spain can mentor him up. Yeah. If you're not like 100% on board, Jerry and I were texting about this the other day. Like if you're not adding to the team, then you're subtracting from the team. There's no in between in the NFL because you're taking precious resources. You're taking reps away from other people. So you're either an addition to the team or a subtraction. And right now, I don't think he's an addition. And I hate that. I don't wish anything bad on anybody, and I wish it had worked out. It didn't. and I've seen enough. And Volson cares. Like, he comes out there with heart and drive, and I think he'll learn faster because of that. So get me Spain. I'm Spain gang all the way, and then put Volson right behind him. Done. Problem solved.
Yeah, I think that we collectively have a soft spot for Quentin Spain. He's like beloved for us here.
Spain gang. Hashtag Spain gang for
Yeah.
sure. Yeah, Whitney, I totally agree. And I was thinking about this while I was driving home, is that I feel like last year nobody other than maybe his mama defended and believed in him more than we did. And
Yep.
I just really feel let down. I really do. So I just I hate to say, but I have to agree with you. The thing about Spain, though, is that yes, he was on the team last year, but he's not even on the team right now. And I
Yeah.
feel like Bolson is the one that's getting the reps with the ones in
earning 'em.
training camp.
He's earning them. He took them away.
They are, yeah. So they are. I mean, I think he had more reps than Carmen did
Yeah.
during his most recent practice. I think and I know he's had an elbow thing, and now he's got COVID and whatever. But I really am excited to see what Volson can do. I love Quentin Spain. Don't get me wrong. I would love to see him back here. I would love for him to start, but I think Volson might be able to start. Honestly, I don't know. I know that might be a hot take. I know he went to North Dakota, wherever, Fargo State, whatever, but I just feel like, and he was he was really late in the draft, but I really feel like he has shown a lot of heart and a lot of really commitment.
I just want someone worthy for him to compete for the job for. I'm fine with either Spain or Volson starting, whoever earns it and wins it, because I think either way, they're depth for each other. They give each other breathers, and one can learn from the other. But Spain is who he should be competing against for the job, not Jackson Carman. Let's be
100%. Greg says, I was texting Cincy James, and he says, thank you for the shout out. And Mason says, thank you too. Awesome. Thanks, Greg. Sorry, I had a mini stroke and forgot your name for 30 seconds. It happens all the time. It will happen again. Just wait.
Been a long week.
But yeah, I totally agree. And it's disappointing, but I think that's where we're at. I think somebody mentioned Trent Taylor, North Dakota State University Bisons. Yes.
Go Bisons.
Go Bisons. I don't know what division that is. I don't know what level they are. I don't know anything about them. I know that I think Matt Minnick
from a Pee-wee squad, and I wouldn't give a dang.
Pop Warner, you're in. No, I feel like Matt Minnick was tweeting out some video of him from college, because I feel like there wasn't a whole lot that was like really out there, and I hope it was Matt Minnick. I don't know, but somebody was tweeting out some video or some film of him. So I was glad to see that, because I feel like up until the end of preseason and up until the first game, I was like, who is Volson? Like, I remember drafting him barely, but it was just kind of one of those late rounders that you're just kind of like, oh, great, more people. I don't think anyone expected this out of
aren't those the best stories though?
Yeah.
When they flash like that, Gunter being another one.
I know.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You
There
just
are a
kept
lot of guys
hearing
I'm really
his
excited
name.
about.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm most excited that I heard that the Giants are actually going to be playing their starters.
What?
So I
That's
feel
really
like
good. That'd be a good test. Yeah.
So I really feel like these guys are going to have something good to show. And I hate that I don't know the details, but apparently Volson has some shit in his neck.
That's what Frank said about him, I think. Like, we've moved on from glass eaters to a much more profane, nasty way of saying someone's a badass.
Fantastic.
You just keep
I read that way
escalating.
too literally. I was like, what? What kind of shit?
The Frankisms
Like,
are real.
Actual shit? Like shrapnel? Like, what are we talking about here?
Did you get an X-ray?
I'm not okay, you guys. I'm not okay. We're going to get through it. I'm not okay. Anyway, thank you for that. I needed that. But yeah, so I think I'm really excited to see what these guys do against the starters, because obviously Arizona was not playing their starters. So, it was good, but I'm excited to see what we do on defensive side of the ball. I'm excited to see Joseph Osai. I'm excited to see Zach Carter. And obviously Dax Hill has been a beast. I found out, I'm not going to tell you guys where, because I know how creepy y'all can be, but a girl that I work with is like next door neighbors to Dax Hill.
Oh, that's cool.
And she doesn't watch football at all. And she comes into work one day and she goes, Jess, have you ever heard of a guy named Dax Hill?
Oh my
I
God.
was like, why, yes, I have. Why do you ask? And she was like, well, his furniture got delivered to my house by mistake. And I didn't have any way of getting a hold of him. So I stalked his girlfriend on Instagram and sent her a DM. And she was really nice. And they got their furniture from me. And I was like, what? She's like, yeah. And then my boyfriend was like, oh, yeah, no, he got drafted by the Bengals. And so I thought you would like that story. And I was like, next time I need you to call me. This is an emergency. I need you to call me.
Us, like,
We will
would've
deliver
gotten
this
selfies.
together.
We've been laying on some couch, like getting a selfie.
Tigress Talk moving service.
Like I'll just be like being as creepy as possible. Like,
Maybe
Hi.
that's why they don't move next door to any of us. I don't know. Maybe.
right. Matt says here for the Bengals talk, staying for the ice cream.
Oh my
Matt,
God.
I hope you are enjoying some ice cream. I'm also drinking mead, Screaming Horn, of course, mead. And I felt like maybe this year we need to have a segment where we pair meads with ice cream.
Oh my God.
Because I'm drinking this Wolves of the Ironwood, and it's a honey raisin. And I got to tell you, it pairs really well with this black raspberry chip Grater's ice cream.
I can't wait. I can't wait to have Birmingham again.
Oh, yeah.
I'm counting down the
Nope.
days, guys.
Done for you, Jerry. Not for a little while, anyways. But yeah, so I am really excited. Preseason, I feel like, is my favorite time of year because there's so much hope and promise. And, you know, the world is our oyster during preseason, and you get to see these guys play. And I think it means a lot to these guys, especially the guys that got late round drafted in a later round, or guys that were free agents, or, you know, unsigned, you know, rookie people. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like they really get like a chance to shine during preseason. And it's interesting because I was listening to Locked On the other day, and I think it's funny. James kind of has this like weird conspiracy theory, and maybe we should get our hats for this. But James is like, well, they shouldn't play the guys that they, you know, that they might not sign, because then they'll get stolen off the practice squad. So they shouldn't play these guys. If they think that they're going to try and keep them on the practice squad, they shouldn't put any tape out there for the other teams to see. And Jake was kind of like, yeah, no, I don't share your concerns. It was kind of funny. Hold on, my dog wants me to pick her up.
Oh.
Did you guys get like any concern at all about preseason week 1? I know it's preseason, I get it. But I look at it for like the guys that are trying out to try to make a roster spot and depth. How do you feel about like the way our depth looks so far? Because that's what I'm kind of keeping my eye out for the rest of the preseason is, do we have depth?
I think we have depth at wide receiver for sure.
Well, always.
I like our running back room.
Yeah. I feel like we are all set at wide receiver. I mean, honestly, it gives me anxiety thinking about the wide receiver situation, because I have now become obsessed with Pryor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I mean, that one-handed grab was amazing. It was like not right in front of me, but it was pretty close in front of me. It was like, if I'm staring at the field, it was like right here. And I knew it was catch immediately. I saw him catch it. And when they went back and reviewed it, and they ruled that it was a catch. And I was like, that was a freaking Odell Beckham Jr. one-handed catch. And I'm all of a sudden I'm really excited about him. And I really feel like it's going to come down to who can make the biggest impact on special teams.
Oh, yeah.
You know, who can do well as the punt returner, who can do well as the kick returner. And I think that they're going to keep Chris Evans, you know, back there for the is it the punts? Yeah. No, the kickoffs. Chris Evans is going to keep doing the kickoffs. I think is it Trent Taylor that they said was going to do the kickoff returns? I'm probably getting all their names mixed up right now, but you know, I think that that's what it's really going to come down to.
Yeah.
Hi, Papa Bengals. Thank you. This hat is from Shein. It costs $3, and I got the last one. So it's reversible. It can be all black if you want it to be, but it's my white tiger bucket,
I got that
aka
one
my
and the
hair within a
orange
ponytail
one.
at work bucket hat.
I agree with Matt, and was it Brian? Yeah, a second ago. I think O-line depth is kind of terrifying a little bit.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
But I feel like it is for every team, though. I feel like no
It's
team
true.
It's been
has
a
a
weird
bomb
year.
O-line with all these guys that are the bomb waiting in the wings. You know what I mean? I feel like
Also
O-line
tight
depth
end.
is tough all around.
Tight end, like who's our clear tight end 2 right now?
What'd you say? I missed that last part. What'd you say?
Yeah,
Who's our clear tight end number 2 right now?
it's a good point.
Yeah, that's.
You know,
I
what
mean, I know that Drew Sample is working back from an injury. I think he was on the rehab field, doing some things. So I'm hoping that he'll get back. I think Hayden Hurst is going to be awesome. I think he's going to blow everybody's socks off. I'm super excited about him. But yeah,
I'm as excited as my mom, and this is my second
True.
to say, if we clip this and Hayden Hurst sees it, I tried DMing him on Instagram because I can't message him on Twitter. Like, I am dying for him to just send like a 10-second hello, Pam Wilson.
oh my God.
Line.
That
would
She's
be
your
amazing.
biggest fan, Hayden. She is your biggest fan. She's rooting for you hard, dude.
All right, that is my personal mission this year. I'm gonna find a way.
I'm exhausting all my contacts. I haven't been successful yet.
Okay.
But we've got a number 2 guy now,
Oh yeah, who's her number 2 guy now?
as of today.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh.
So he's got competition. Cheeto, Awuzie.
Oh, I mean, how could you not love Cheeto?
I love Cheeto.
That piece that came out on him recently about his upbringing and his life and all that kind of
Yes.
stuff, his story. Insane. Super compelling. I love you too, Mom.
Mama Pam, I'm gonna
Hi,
get you.
Pam.
I'm gonna find a way to get you a Hayden Hurst hello video. I'm gonna.
Shut up, Matt.
Matt, she's not for you, Matt. Back off.
Training order incoming so hard. Mom,
Oh, that reminds me of Elf, where he's like, "It went pretty good. I got a restraining order." Like a dumb Matt would feel.
But yeah, Cheeto, man.
Yeah, I loved Cheeto.
Mhm.
I loved him last year. I mean, I loved his whole like clothing line that he was putting
Yeah.
out there,
Yeah.
where he did all of them. Oh, thank you, Pam.
Welcome to the
I
family.
appreciate that. Funny story about being adopted is we were joking during training camp that we were looking for a new family because we got to go in the family tent. They're like, "How'd you get in here?" We're like, "We're up for adoption. We're looking for a new family." But anyway, yeah. So Cheeto, I love his his whole, getting back to his roots and giving back to his community, and the whole line that he created where he's, clothing inspired by like traditional African clothing and things like that. I just think it's so awesome to see, because I feel like there's so many players in the NFL that have, African background, like Eli Apple. I know his mom was recently back visiting there somewhere, I saw on her Twitters. I just feel like that's just really, really cool that these guys have this opportunity in the NFL to kind of be successful and then give back to their communities that they came from. I think that's just amazing. Like with the running back that, oh my gosh, Giovanni Bernard, he would give back to Haiti. It's just like these guys. I love that when they do stuff like that. So that's just really, really cool to see all that. But
Absolutely.
yeah, relatable.
Yeah.
Well, the other big news is that this whole time I thought that Joe Burrow had a laparoscopic appendectomy, lap appy, we call it, where you make like tiny little poke holes and you just sort of like tease out this angry little appendix. No, that man had a full-on rupture of his appendix. That will kill you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
His appendix literally tried to kill him. So I have a personal problem now with his appendix, because don't come after my quarterback like that. Okay. First of all, but seriously, no, they had to do an open surgery on him. He was cut open for this surgery. So it makes total sense now why he was on antibiotics, why he's been so kind of gingerly getting back to things. I think Jerry was joking that he's standing like a pregnant woman on the sideline because seriously, they had to cut through his abdominal wall to be able to get out that infection and everything. And honestly, for your appendix to rupture, you have to be sitting in excruciating pain for an incredibly long amount of time. So the freaking mental and physical toughness of this guy never ceases to amaze me. Like, I am just completely blown away by how the way he was able to play through things last year. I mean, we all remember the finger on the sideline and, you know, things like that. And he let his appendix straight up rupture.
So if they cut through your abdominal walls, like how long do you think that's going to take before, like, because you use your abs in the throwing motion and everything else that you're doing, really?
Exactly. And I don't even know, but the fact that they, that he feels good enough now, I think he's just got like super special healing powers. I mean, I think he's just a freak of nature. Like when I heard that, I was like flabbergasted. Because that is a big surgery. That is not a little tiny surgery that you go home from the next day. That is a big surgery. So the fact that he was even able to survive it, and then be okay. He says, I stubbed my toe yesterday and it almost killed me.
That's how I feel every time.
You're no joking, but that's all right. Everybody's got their things,
Well, and I think Joe said something like, it's not even that it hurt, like things just felt off. Like, so his appendix ruptured and it's not that it hurt, like he just felt off. I'm like, I would have been on the floor just like in pain screaming.
It's like it tickled. Hold up for a bad hair day before. Definitely
seriously
not recovering from that. I'm out first.
Yeah, honestly, the whole thing is just like mind-boggling to me, and the fact that they think he's going to be ready for week 1, I hope and pray that he will be. But
what is happening?
He's not Elmo.
This isn't a group chat, guys.
Side note, that's one of my favorite fantasy football team names is the Tackle Me Elmos, and I laughed when I first heard it. And it still makes me giggle. So I'm sorry.
That is pretty funny.
Unrelated.
That is pretty funny. Yeah. So I'm just like this whole preseason, and poor Joey B. I wish he could have a normal preseason, but I read that in Elmo's voice. Is that normal? Is it normal that I read that in Elmo's voice?
To me, it's normal. I read everything in Elmo's voice now because that's an Ivy stage. So
does she love Elmo?
Oh yeah.
Aww.
Yeah. And Big Bird and all that. So
I don't think my niece knows what Sesame Street is really. She loves the Disney movies right now.
Aww.
No.
Greg says Luther Vision up and running. # Luther Vision. I love Luther Vision.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know how many other people are recording shows tonight, but I can guarantee you that Greg is going to be live on every single one of them.
And did you see he stocked his freezer with graters, so I'm sure he's having ice cream.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Did he say what kind he was eating tonight? I think I missed that.
I don't know.
Greg, let us know what kind of ice cream you're eating tonight. Yeah, thanks for being here, Greg. We appreciate you. But yeah, I just it's just incredible to me, honestly, all of it. And I'm really excited to see what these guys do against the Giants. I think, obviously the Giants have their struggles, but they've had some pretty good draft picks, honestly. I think they had some pretty highly drafted guys on defense. So I feel like it's really going to be a good test for these guys, at running back and wide receiver and our line. I think it's going to be a good test for them. So I am definitely looking forward to seeing that. I think one of the challenges in preseason is kind of knowing everything and keeping up with everything. I think it's impossible unless you dedicate like your life to it. But I am definitely excited about some of the position battles that we've seen.
Yeah.
So.
I feel like somebody that stood out to me in camp that isn't a newbie, but Mike Hilton looks like he's ready to take on the world this year.
Yeah.
It's like he's had his first year with us and he's settled in and now he just wants to.
I could not love him more.
Yeah.
I love him so much. I'm so excited about him.
Yeah.
Again.
Every
Greg
time he
says he-
smiles, it melts my heart. I just love
gonna
his
say-
smile.
It's so
Uh-huh.
infectious.
It is.
It
You
is.
know who else has a really infectious smile is BJ Hill.
Yeah.
Yes.
With the dimples. Every time I
Mhm.
see him smile. He always looks like he's having a good time. He's always like bopping around and dancing, and I just
You know
love
what I
that.
want really bad right now is for Cap, our unpaid intern, to put together a video montage of those guys smiling and that song. Who sang it back in the day? When I See You Smile. Do you remember that song? Do you remember it?
When I see
It's like a ballad from the 90s.
Oh
Oh,
my
I know what you're talking about.
naming it to you guys.
Is it a country song?
No,
No.
somebody in the chat will know who's singing. I'm not
Is
googling.
it like
Wait,
a soft
When I
rock
See You
song?
Smile, is
Yeah.
it Bryan Adams?
It feels like Bryan Adams, but I don't know if that's right. It's
Did
the
he have
90s
long hair? I feel like he
Kayla,
might
I
have
am
had
not
long
seeing
hair.
When
Do it, Whitney.
see
ballad. No,
if I can type.
nope. But yeah, I think that might need to happen. But yeah,
Bad English.
yes,
it?
yes,
I knew he had long hair.
When I See You Smile.
yeah.
I don't think I know this song.
Excuse me.
You weren't slow dancing to it back in the day. God dang.
I
I'm like,
probably was, but
When did that
Okay.
come out?
that's 90s, man, isn't it? Or maybe even late 80s.
1989.
Oh.
1989. That's all we're gonna say about that. But
Video montage incoming.
all right, it's happening. I think Bengals and Brews asked when is the boot. Oh, a lot of people have asked about when the boot camp is happening. We are working on it. Okay, I made the deadline really early because I knew that my stuff was gonna take the long, and I was gonna be the biggest holdup. So I had to make sure everybody else got their stuff in first. It will definitely be before week 1, for sure. I'm gonna give you at least a little bit. So to watch it and practice and really absorb it. Watch it several times probably, but yeah.
Just have it on a loop,
Exactly. Just fall asleep to it. You can use it as meditation, as you fall asleep. So, but all right. What do we have any conspiracy theories this week? I don't know.
I have one from my dad. I don't have my
Okay.
hat with me, but
All right. Well, hold on.
Okay.
Let me play it and I'm going to get my hat.
Oh God, can I?
oh.
Oh, Whitney, yours has Who Day on it?
Oh, that's
Jerry, you have
cute.
conspiracy glasses?
I'm like Men in Black, Men in Black right now.
Okay.
Oh,
All right, Kayla, let's hear it.
Okay, so I don't know. I feel like I buy into all of the conspiracy theories. So
Me too. Hence the hat.
But my dad said that the reason that they gave the rings for the season ticket holder gift this year is so that we can bang them on the seats and be extra loud this season.
That is a really good idea.
I love
I
that.
think it's 100% true. So,
I love that idea. I will just say though that to be careful because I actually lost one of my stones out of my ring from banging it on the seat.
Oh no.
A
So
real
I have
one?
like a what?
Was it a real one?
Yeah. So
Oh.
it was just a little tiny diamond, but I lost it from banging my ring on the seat. So just be careful when you do that. I now wear a ring that is, I wear a ring on my right hand that I got off Amazon for that reason, because I can't wear my nice ring to games anymore because I can't control myself. So yes, bang your ring on your seat to make noise. Do so with caution and be prepared that you may lose a stone out of it. Did you get your rings yet, Kayla?
I pick it up tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Okay.
Yeah. So
I would love to know what they're made out of. I mean, I'm sure they're very, obviously it's like costumey, but I hope that they can withstand, some good seat action.
You try testing your dad's theory, banging on something at your house.
Yeah.
You let us know.
My buddy picked his up today, and he said that it was like really, really hefty.
Oh,
Said it
Okay.
doesn't feel cheap or costumey at
Ooh.
all, and that it was a
Seriously?
lot more yeah, he said it was a lot more detailed than what he was expecting too.
I'm
wow.
excited.
That's incredible.
What a good gift this year too.
Such a good gift. I'm speechless. Like, it's such a good gift. I love it so much.
Yeah.
Did you see that the Browns
Yes.
and that hat that looked like, I mean, I've seen Kroger reusable bags that were better material.
I don't know what they were even going for. Like, I don't get it. I really don't. But you know what though? I don't get a lot of what they are doing lately. So, you know, it's
No,
just kind of par for the
Browns
course
are gonna
at this
brown.
point, I think.
It's
The
totally
Browns are
on
gonna
brand.
brown.
Yep. For the brand.
So
I will be there around noon too.
Oh, nice.
Oh, cool. Me
I
too.
have a
To get your ring.
conspiracy theory.
Okay.
Oh,
That's awesome. All right. I'm going to remove my tinfoil hat unless anybody else has any conspiracy
know.
theories.
so
We
I
got
heard a
it.
conspiracy theory today.
Okay.
Not about us, but about Tom Brady and why he's not at camp right now.
Oh, I've heard this one too.
And it's the greatest thing I've ever heard. I'll put this back on. So apparently, the rumor is that he is not at camp right now because he is filming The Masked Singer.
I hope.
I love that. I loved that show during COVID when there was nothing going on and I was so depressed. I watched every episode of that show.
When I heard that, because it was like all over Tampa radio and stuff, that's what everybody thinks.
Oh my God.
Well, because he signed that huge deal with Fox to like be a commentator and stuff, and then he unretired. And so the whole theory's like, this is his way of like still saying that he's in with Fox and everything, but I don't know. It sounds really bizarre to me. Like, I can't imagine him actually leaving camp to film that for like 9 days or whatever. I also can't believe that would take like 9 days to film, but
Yeah.
I just was
Honestly,
like, that is the most outlandish thing I've ever heard, and I love it. I'm fully gonna just believe it.
I would totally buy it because, well, now my next question is, who do we think he is on The Masked Singer? Because I'm not watching right now. So
Right? What
it's
is his
like,
costume going to be?
well, that's what I'm saying. Like, because they give clues, so maybe it's not airing right now. Maybe he's recording it and it will air like at a later date. I don't even know their schedule. Like, I don't even know if it's airing right now. But it's like, you know, the clues are usually pretty good. Like, when I was watching it religiously, I could usually figure out who everybody was. Like, I figured out who JoJo Siwa was. I figured out who was it Little Romeo? Because he had like a Buckeye, like a Buckeye was one of his clues. And you know, I can figure out a lot of them. So I'm like, now I want to know like which costume he is.
Watch he come out in like a little baby goat outfit.
Oh my gosh.
That would be too easy. That would be too easy. Yes, Dale nailed it. Yeah, I really want that to be true. Like, I really want to watch Tom Brady on The Masked Singer.
Yeah, that would be really fun.
I love that. I love it when
maybe-
it's like athletes.
If I'm a
people-
Tampa fan though, and that's what he left practice for, like, I know he's Tom Brady. He's been through enough of these and everything. But still, you just kind of got to question, like,
Yeah.
is he really
get that.
mentally like
Questioning Tom Brady's work ethic based solely off the most crazy rumor that he's
Yeah.
Masked Singer right now. You were straight up going off on Tom Brady right now.
I would say it to his face. I'll go down there. I'll go down there and wait for him to come to practice and be like, this is what we're doing. Really, my quarterback would never, but you do you, Tom.
Right. Priorities, Tom. Priorities. Come on. Yeah.
I mean, our quarterback was doing sprints in the golf cart when he didn't have an appendix anymore. So
when he
but-
was literally gutted like a fish a few days
Exactly.
earlier, like
But-
filleted on
But-
the operating room.
but have fun being a furry, Tom.
Oh.
I feel like these shades are bringing out all the sass right now.
By the way, Jerry's baby chooses violence every day. So Jerry is 10 times
He
more normal.
He really does.
I'm
I
scared
love
of her.
pregnant Jerry. I love Jerry plus one.
I texted Brian and told him, like, if you need a safe place, give me a 911.
Brian has been great, but I really think it's because he's a little bit scared of me at this point.
Oh my God.
I love that theory. Hashtag Tom Brady's a furry. Get it started.
You heard it here first.
Oh my God.
Watch
Whew,
it, like,
I was not ready for that.
He'll sing Sierra to troll what's his name? That quarterback that I don't care about. Everybody else does.
What?
The Broncos quarterback that's married to Sierra.
Oh,
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 right.
yeah.
Wilson.
Russell Wilson. I don't care about
I
him
just
either.
mad disrespected Russell Wilson. I just don't care about Russell Wilson.
What'd you say? I couldn't hear you. What'd you say?
I said I just disrespected the hell out of Russell Wilson, but I don't care. I
Yeah.
like him. But anyway,
Ever since he was Mr. Unlimited, I was like, get away from me. Like, stop. But I really love Sierra though, so it's like kind of hard for me to deal with that.
1-2
Yeah.
step.
Let's ride. I don't know what that means, Dale. Is that is that a Russell Wilson thing? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's
So the real question is, are we gonna have like Aaron Rodgers episode where we all smoke ayahuasca together and get really crazy? Isn't that his thing?
I don't even know what that means.
Oh.
Do you know, Kayla?
I know what ayahuasca is. I'm not experienced with it. But
You're like, I know.
aware of
You
it.
guys heard
that
the
like-
story, right?
No, is that the
No, I
synthetic
don't
weed? Is
know.
that what that is? Or what is that?
No.
What
Did he do that out in the desert, like on a spiritual thing? I can't remember.
Probably.
People do it. Yeah.
I like to picture him like just in tidy whities in a sweat lodge situation, tripping out. It's a more trippy experience, Jess. Like think like an LSD mushroom type.
Yeah, like sweat lodges. Like think like real
Oh.
crunchy. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, God, I hate him so much. I
The
really
things we
hate
talk
him.
about on this show, I swear.
I just thought it would make for good content if we all did that.
It absolutely would. I don't think we need like trippy stuff because I feel like I'm like my brain doesn't work anyways, so it doesn't really need any help in that department.
It opens you up. We'll be geniuses for 60 minutes.
Oh,
Or 6 days, however long it takes to come back.
okay. So I clearly have not heard this story because I avoid even like hearing about him. So somebody explain to me exactly what this is. So he did this and we heard about it. Is that what happened?
I think
Go
he
ahead,
talked about it, didn't he?
Yeah, in an interview.
So
Yeah.
this is not illegal to do? This is a drug that's legal?
The league came out and said that it didn't violate their substance policy abuse thing. So, which I was pretty shocked about. I
Yeah.
kind of wonder if it was anybody
weird.
else, if it maybe would have been a little different story, but
How does that even make sense? That doesn't make sense. Ugh.
Maybe because isn't it considered an active substance? I don't know. Like, is
And
it
marijuana's not? Like, how does that make
No.
any
Well,
sense?
don't
Like,
get started on that. I agree, but
ugh.
yeah, he came out and was talking about how it changed, like, kind of his life and his outlook on life and all that kind of stuff, and kind of tied it to. I think he tied it to like his football season is going to like he's so much more open and he understands things and sees things that he hasn't before. So like he's going to be a great quarterback this year, I guess.
So this was
So-
recently that he did this?
Huh?
This was recently that he did this?
He did it on the off season.
Like, okay.
So he'll do that, but he won't get a COVID shot.
I was just thinking the same thing. I'm like, literally, so what did it open your mind to? The possibility of modern medicine or no? No, that's not one of the
No.
possibilities that it opened up for you.
God,
Just weird stuff that's probably should be illegal, but it's not. But that's okay. I don't need to get. Craig says, by the way, Jess, Kayla, and Jerry, no offense, but I've already declared victory in Orange Arrow's Fantasy Football League.
We haven't even
well,
drafted
Greg,
yet.
We'll see. We'll see. And you know what? This is why I don't play fantasy football because I'm way too competitive. Way too competitive. It's not healthy. And this will consume my life. I'm just glad. I'm glad that there's no like trades and sits and starts. At least that's how it was described to me. I hope that's accurate. I haven't even looked into it yet because I had to stop playing fantasy football because I was on like 2 different leagues and it was taking over my life.
Yeah.
because I was obsessed about who am I going to sit and who am I going to start, and oh my god, my defense is on a bye week. I have to draft another defense. What defense is available? Like literally ruined my life.
Yeah.
And I took it way too seriously, and so I gave up fantasy football like in 2020 during COVID that year. You know, all my friends I was in a league with my friends that are nurses and my close friends, and some of them are teachers, but all of them are parents. And so it was just like madness trying to like homeschool their children. So nobody did any leagues that year. And I was like, I'm free. I'm finally free from fantasy football.
I'm the same way. Yeah.
I just can't do it. I cannot do it. I am not built for subtlety. I'm not built for halfway doing things. It's like it's a 100% in or not at all for me. And so it's like it's a problem, you know. But
it's called.
That's just the way I am.
I'm the same way. I get it.
So anyway,
I've never done like traditional fantasy football. I've always only done like FanDuel, and you can do leagues within FanDuel. So like I've done leagues with my friends for probably like the last 5 years, and it's so much easier because you can just go in and pick your team like that day.
You just pay money, right?
Yeah, you can just like bet
different players cost different money or whatever, right?
Yeah, like for our league, we always have like a $2 buy-in because it's not so much about the money. It's just so you can talk crap about your friends, or like I'm in it with my boss and I beat him all the time, which just makes me so happy.
That's fantastic. I love that.
But it's so much less stress because I spend about like maybe 40 minutes on Sunday morning going through everybody. You might have like the same quarterback as them, but you're not going to have the same exact roster.
Right.
So this will be my first time drafting. So I'm a little nervous about that. And I think that's next Friday for us.
Yeah. I'm glad you said that because I
think it's next Friday at 9.
Needs to remind me.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's really cool. Yeah. I've only ever played the kind where it's like you have the players in the league and that's it. And you have to divide them up by how many ever people are playing. And then it's like, then you have the people who aren't drafted that you can kind of play around with, but it's like if you don't claim them off waiver wire, then somebody else can get them. If you have to drop a player, like it's just it stresses me out unnecessarily. Yeah. Like I put way too much in it. Like seriously, for what? To win $100 and a trophy. I actually did win one year, and we have this trophy that we would pass around to the winners. So I had to give the trophy back the next year. So then I bought myself my own trophy that I keep and then I display prominently in my home because I'm so proud of myself for winning fantasy football one year. But it's a good thing because I spent so much freaking time on it. I'm like, at least I have something to show for it.
Yeah, I'm extremely competitive. Yeah, I'm extremely competitive at everything, and it's a real big problem for me.
So relatable.
So
like I cannot play card games with my sisters. Like I cannot. Like it will end in a fight and somebody's getting punched. And like I literally like can't. But anyway.
Yeah.
I'm like that with literally every game.
I just want mom to stop freaking out. Our draft is May the 4th.
Okay.
I'm gone on a work trip and I don't get back till the evening on Friday, and she was having a panic attack. I could see it in the chat that she was going to have to draft by herself.
Oh,
we're good.
Oh no.
This is her first year ever playing fantasy.
Aww. That's exciting.
She's going to kill us all.
She's not that bad, I swear. I know. I'm really not that. I'm being very dramatic, but also there's a little bit of truth in there. I will say that both my sisters are the same way. And one time when we were kids, my sister like physically stomped on "Don't Break the Ice" and broke the entire game, and no one could play it anymore. We still talk about it. This is so funny.
Like an appropriate reaction
to a game where you're like ding 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 little ice cubes and
yeah. So don't stupid. Play Operation with her.
Yeah.
We got that and turned Operation into a drinking game, and honestly, it's so much fun.
I never thought of that. That's hilarious.
That's funny.
That's hilarious.
That is funny. But yeah. So anyway, I just want to obviously make sure we mention Brimming Horn. I'm drinking Wolves of the Ironwood, as I mentioned before. Beautiful artwork on the label there. So make sure you guys visit them and check out their mead. Code Tigress will get you 15% off 2 or more bottles of mead. It is 100% worth it. Try it once, and I swear you'll be hooked.
Yep. Yes.
It's delicious. Every flavor is delicious. So make sure you hit them up. Also, I don't know if you guys have gotten anything new lately. I ordered some leggings off of eBay. not leggings, leg warmers from the 80s off eBay. They've not come yet. But when I got home from work today, I had this package from Blindside. And so I put on this shirt real quick. Look how cute this little crop top is. This has Uday on it.
That.
Isn't that cute?
Yeah.
This is probably the best fitting. Like, so they have this style shirt. I don't even know what it's called. You just have to get it from Blindside. But yes, those are the ones that I got. They've not come yet, but I'm excited about them.
They're probably going to look way better on you because they're super long and I have short little elf legs. So
you're supposed to scrunch them, right? Like,
I'm trying to
like
find
the Let's Get Physical video, right?
Here we go.
Just some like leg.
Oh, they're
Was it
cute.
Those are really cute.
They're all about
I don't know why I had to up and run and
references.
get those, but
Oh, I'm really excited. They have like the tags on them and everything. Like,
Yep.
I can't believe it.
did it say like snowflake on it?
Yeah.
Yep.
Gosh, I'm so excited.
They're
But
super
anyway.
cute.
I like
Crop
one.
top.
Blindside's amazing. I want Blindside next to make like a run of Hayden Hurst crop tops because Hayden Hurst refuses to wear a shirt that is like
One of
longer
us.
than this.
One of us.
So I want like some Hayden Hurst, like a run of t-shirts that say like Hurst Trap or like Hurst So Good.
Oh my God,
or
Whitney.
something like that.
Good.
This is how we all become millionaires because Whitney is a genius.
Let's do it. I wanted it to happen, and only crop tops. I think it should be illegal in the state of Cincinnati, in the town of Cincinnati, to create a Hayden Hurst T-shirt that isn't a crop top. Even if it's for men, it's got to be a crop top.
It's got to be a crop top. I don't
I
care
will
what size
accept-
it is. It's a crop top.
Yep.
Yeah,
That is such a good idea.
got to happen.
I'm gonna tell
Genius. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Tony. Oh, that's incredible. Jerry, have you got anything new? What are you wearing today, Jerry? You got is that Joey B smoking?
Yeah. So my friend actually got this for me during the Super Bowl. So it was my boss's wife actually got this for me. I didn't wear it on the Super Bowl because I thought it was going to jinx us. So now I've just been wearing it all off season. I'm not sure where she got it. I want to say maybe Etsy, but it's super, super comfortable. And I've gotten a lot of compliments. So
Yeah, it's cute.
Yeah, I love it.
Oh,
It's really cool.
I'm trying to think. Oh, you know those I just got for the baby. What is it? The little stuffed tiger with the helmet from like 83.
Yes, we have one.
So
Intern.
I got that for 99 cents on eBay plus like $7 for shipping. I was the only one that
way.
bid on it. And it's like pristine. And I've seen like how much they've gone for. And I like about lost my mind when I like won it. I was like, oh my gosh, because I've been looking for it forever.
That's
He's so
amazing.
cute. He's so cute too.
Aw.
But he's all the way in the kitchen and I don't feel like going in there.
Yeah. I'm gonna have my intern bring me one and take my ice cream that's melted. But yeah. Oh, is it up there? Oh, I didn't realize it was up there. Whoops. I would have gotten it had I realized. I forgot where it was. Subtle. Is it this one?
Yes. Yes.
So
That's
cute.
it.
Oh,
Appreciate
He's
you.
so cute.
They're like $60, he just said. But this one,
Yeah.
I forget. We got this one off somebody local. Somebody, what? $10 on next door.
Nice.
From
Yeah, I
somebody
got
like
it
an
for
art.
like $8 with shipping.
Yeah.
That's amazing. That is adorable.
It's so cute. I love it
His
so
little
much.
whiskers.
I know.
He's so cute.
Yeah. So I'm really that's awesome, Jerry. I'm really excited for you. Yeah. I love our little guy. We've gotten a lot of bobbleheads lately. Like I'm slightly concerned about the amount of bobbleheads that are being delivered to our home. We've gotten like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I think, in the past couple weeks.
Wow.
There's one on the desk.
Ooh.
Oh, nice.
Oh yeah.
This must be the new. Is this the newest one? One of the newest ones.
Cool.
Yeah. So we are really into bobbleheads right now, but Bengals Bruce says still waiting on my steak cooker crop top. You know, we're gonna make crop tops and they're gonna be subtle. They're gonna be like they're just gonna say like Tigress Talk and have like a steak. Like all of it.
With a hook in it. We'll check.
Like,
Again,
you ever miss Wit? You just
She
can't
doesn't.
miss.
We'll have a
Perfect,
meeting.
I love it.
We'll have a meeting later. We're giving away all our ideas.
That's so funny. Yeah.
I don't trust Dale.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Kayla, you got anything new lately?
I don't think so.
Eyeballing anything?
Caleb's gonna chime in the chat and tell me I'm forgetting something, but no, I don't think I have anything new
Yeah.
that I can remember.
Yes, Cap. It's exactly. That's
Wow. That reminds me of those puzzles you used to do when you were a kid, and it was just like pictures and you had to like think like what the phrase was or whatever.
yeah. That used to be a game show.
Was it catchphrase? Is that what it's called?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. I remember that.
Mm-hmm. This is old school. Old school episode. Showing our
Love
age.
The grocery stores here have Packers ceramic jack-o'-lanterns. Do they have Bengal ones there? I have no idea.
I haven't even seen any like Halloween stuff out yet.
I was at Joann's not too long ago, so of course they had it all out, but
Well.
I haven't seen anything like in a grocery store lately.
I just bought on eBay because I have a problem, guys. I really do.
I know.
It's the Bengals, like where you can like follow the pattern carving thing because it was
Oh,
like
yeah.
$3.
Oh yeah,
And my husband
that's
was just
that's
like,
fun.
"Why?" And I also got a Bengals Christmas train. Like,
Aw.
somebody stop me! I have too much time on my hands right now.
Oh,
was
I love it.
thinking of the Bengals train. That's cute.
That is so cute.
I just love like
that.
anything Bengals and holidays. Like you can't go wrong. It's my two
Really
favorite
can't.
things.
Can't. There's so much emotion wrapped up into that. like all of the emotion. Greg just asked Jess which dog would win in a race, yours or Sarah Elise's dog, Minnie. Well, Minnie is getting up there in age, so I really think little BB here could give her a run for money because this little squirrel. I call her my little squirrel, but she is fast.
She's so stinking
Aren't
cute.
Aren't you, sweet girl? She misses me when I work, so she
Aw.
she wants to cuddle with me. But yeah, I actually was just talking to Sarah about Minnie. Minnie had like she was going to take her to bark in the park, but she had she's having a little back issue right now. So she's getting up there in age. So now she's interested in this tiger that is now sitting on the desk to put that up. She's sniffing it like, what? I've never seen this toy before. Not for you. Not for you, little squirrel. So yeah. I bought a Shane Graham bobblehead that Burger King made recently. You bought it recently? God, I was like, I have never seen this. Like, that's incredible. I can't wait. I can't wait to see that. I hope it's super ginger.
That's awesome.
All right. What else? Anybody got anything else? Chat? You got anything?
I don't think
Oh,
so.
Pick and Save is where they had the jack-o'-lanterns, which is associated with Kroger. Okay. I will have to check my local Kroger. I have not seen anything. I haven't been to Kroger in a minute, so I don't know for sure. But good shout. Papa Bengals.
Yep. So Sunday at 7, right? Next preseason game.
Yeah, I'm super excited.
Brilliant.
So I'm sure we'll get together and talk about this again next week.
Jerry and I will have our phones ready to watch the freaking preseason game, most likely. You'll hear us cursing from way in Cincinnati.
Maybe they've gotten some of them kind of ironed out by now.
Yeah.
Now that there's been a whole bunch of games, maybe.
I don't. Was that intentional? I don't understand what the problem was. You never really.
I know a lot of people were having issues, and I don't know if it was just our game, but at least on Twitter, it seemed like everybody was just taking a huge crap on the app.
Yeah.
Which I can't say anything because I got it for free for the year for being a season ticket holder. So I'm just like yelling profanities at something that I got for free. So it's completely ungrateful at that point. But I'm like, I just need you to work. I have to watch my team. It's been how many months?
People pay for it. Things should work. It doesn't matter how much they cost. Things should just work.
Yeah, and I don't
understand. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't understand. Like, I pay, like, the only reason I have DirecTV, because I hate DirecTV, is for NFL Sunday Ticket.
Yep.
Like, why aren't the preseason games on there? Like, I pay a freaking fortune for that.
Yeah.
You know,
Just
this is the
crazy.
last year that it's on DirecTV.
Oh, yeah? No, I didn't know that. I don't
Yep.
stay.
Next year, I think it's either going to go to Amazon Prime or Apple. So
Oh, good.
Okay.
That
Good.
will
Have
probably
those.
help. Yeah.
Your days are numbered, DirecTV.
Yeah.
Out, that shit goes out if we have a dark cloud roll over the house.
Yeah.
Serious? I feel like we
Yeah.
used to have DirecTV, maybe a long time ago.
Yeah,
I don't remember.
it's awful. Inexpensive.
I feel like we've made some enemies today. I called Tom Brady a furry. We just told DirecTV to watch out.
Yeah.
DirecTV knows they suck. I mean, come on. Really?
Yeah.
That is like common knowledge.
Yeah.
You know, and starting the rumor that Tom Brady is or maybe isn't a furry, I feel like is totally fair. I mean, I think people have said a lot worse about him.
Allegedly.
And questioning his work ethic.
Okay, that part was maybe bad.
Yeah.
But hey, who am I to kink shame, okay?
He's such a scrub. How dare he?
It's going to be standing outside their facility just boo.
Yeah.
You suck, Tom.
What are you doing?
He has no leadership skills. My quarterback would never. That was you.
I'm
Oh,
just
yeah.
I'm gonna have that
Oh,
sign
great.
that says my quarterback would never.
Mhm.
Speaking of
And
furries,
just like a picture of an appendix. Oh my gosh.
I know too much. I've seen too much now.
what are you doing? Okay, first of all, can we talk about the fact that it has a tag on it? Because we bought like 10 of them like 15 years ago because they were on sale after Halloween at Walmart. And he was like, look, I bought every single one that they had. I was like, why?
Why?
He's giving them to people. I don't even know. That one has a tag on it, clearly. I don't even know.
I just feel so much better about me buying the most random shit after that. Like, thanks, Cap. I feel a lot better.
Well, today I was trying to get caught up on Twitter because I've been like so out of it for the past 3 days. And then I saw somebody tweet about how you can buy the magazine that Joe Burrow is going to be on the cover on. So I should have known better. But I texted Cap and I was like, hey, you bought one of those magazines, right? And he said, I bought 3 copies. If you find any more, buy them. If you see any at the newsstands or any stores that you go to, make sure you buy them. I was like, why would we need more than 3? Like, I don't
Why
get
not?
it. I don't know. I don't know what we're gonna do with 3 copies of the same magazine, or possibly more. I don't know. I don't know.
My
Jerry,
favorite
if
thing
you
was
ever
your
wanna- If
impression
you ever
of
want to
him.
talk about shopping or spending or anything like that, just call up Cap for a little chat, and you guys can just talk about your most recent purchases, and you can both just make each other feel a lot better about things because it's the
I
same.
like it.
It's the
my
same.
God.
Therapy. Retail therapy, you know?
Exactly.
Y'all need therapy.
Exactly. I saw a thing and it was like, I'm about to go on a spree. It's either going to be killing or shopping. I'll decide in the car.
I'll decide in the car.
That was like one of those like old, like cringeworthy Pinterest memes from like the early 2010s or something. But anyway,
It's literally me this entire pregnancy.
seriously. Hubei
I
has a
shop
great
so I
hat.
don't punch people.
Don't you blame that baby? You've been like this for a minute and you know it.
You zip it, Whitney.
Hey, I love that you can just, get pregnant because you can't drink. So what else? I mean, what else are you going to do? So it's just like you just blame everything on the baby. I think it's great. I think it's great. Be your authentic self.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't eat this entire pint of ice cream. The baby did.
No.
Yeah.
I was an
Definitely baby.
innocent
You had
bystander.
half, he had half. You split it.
Yeah.
Hey, dividing that many cells is really hard work. So you know what? More power to you.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
And if you do murder someone, you have an accomplice. Like,
I keep telling everybody, I don't know how like more pregnant women don't come up on murder charges. Like, I've
They
never
probably
had
know how to get away
Rage
with
is
it.
real, actually. Yeah.
yeah,
Like, that's a thing.
I've never had more rage in my life than like these past 6 months.
God, that's terrifying.
My poor husband. And wasn't like directed at him. He's just like
Right.
there as I'm just like raging about some other stuff, and he's just like, I don't know what to do. Are you okay? Like, am I in trouble?
My
I feel
God.
like
Poor man.
we all need to join together and collectively pray for Brian when football
Yeah.
season starts, because that brings out a certain amount of rage. Anyway, if everything isn't going perfect.
I won't even have to like
Imagine.
remind him to like get out of the house. He's gonna just be like, bye, and I'll see
Right.
like the little cloud, like the Roadrunner, just like left in his way.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Brian, I'm glad you didn't get murdered by your pregnant wife. I'm glad you're still here with us.
He'll just leave me food and go.
Like, if I just leave it an offering, run away. Food.
I wish that wasn't so true, but it really is.
Back away, like put the plate down and just like creep away slowly. No sudden moves, no loud noises. You know, we're gonna get through this. It's gonna be fine, guys. I
There's
feel like
one.
we're all getting through this together. You know.
There's one day where he was just like, he just grabbed my shoulders and he was like, I know this isn't you right now. I know this is the demon that has possessed you. It's gonna be okay.
Oh my
And then
god!
he made
so
me laugh,
funny.
and then I was mad that he made me laugh.
What was that last part?
I
If
said,
you
then
wouldn't
he
have
made me
laughed, you could
laugh.
have screamed. Yeah.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
This
Oh,
poor man.
God,
He's a
that's so
saint.
funny.
He really is.
Amazing.
I think he's definitely up for sainthood, for sure.
Absolutely.
Yep.
So that's fun.
All right. Well, do we have anything else that we want to chat about? We're at a little over an hour now. Thank you, everybody, for joining us live. If you couldn't join us live, I hope you are watching on YouTube. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube, because we are giving away a game-worn Von Bell jersey when we reach 1,000 subscribers. So that is something that we're doing. So be sure and smash that subscribe button. I always hear people say that, and I love it. Yeah, I'm gonna smash it. But we also, I found out from my friend Meg, who is deaf, who is a huge Bengals fan, that if you have 1,000 subscribers, you can get live captions on your videos. So that's really cool. So,
great.
you know, one of the reasons why I wanted to make sure that whatever platform we chose included YouTube is because I knew already that they had very easily accessible closed captions that you can just kind of turn on. But it takes, I think, about 24 hours for those to generate. But if we get 1,000 subscribers, then I think they will generate automatically. So then our friend Meg and all of our deaf friends, you know, I know Meg has usually at least like 2 or 3 deaf Bengals fans with her when I see her. And I think there is a big community of deaf fans that are Bengals fans. So, you know, that's important to us too. You know, I want everything to be accessible for everybody. So that is another big reason why we're pushing for the number 1,000. So make sure you guys
close.
subscribe.
We're at like
Yeah.
7. I don't know what we're at.
We're getting close. We're getting close every day. Every day we get like one. I'm like, yes, got one. But yeah. So thank you guys all so much for being here, and we are super excited to get this season rolling, and we're super excited for our fan boot camp video. We're gonna have that rolling out here in a few weeks. So super excited for all that.
Are we doing that other giveaway?
Oh my God. Thank you for telling me. I totally forgot.
I wanted to whisper it in case we were not.
Yes, we're doing that other giveaway. Yes. one of our favorite friends it has generously gifted us a t-shirt from Homage. You've probably seen me post about it, Kat post about it. It's the Joe Burrow one that's got like the cold, I forget what it's called, the Joe Burr shirt from Homage. This person accidentally bought the wrong size, and instead of returning it, she wanted to donate it to us to give away to somebody. So I don't know how I'm going to do this yet. I have to figure that out. I have not figured that out yet, but we will be giving away a size extra large Homage t-shirt. And if you don't have any Homage t-shirts, they are very soft. They are the bomb. I love Homage. I mean, I feel like there's so many great t-shirt companies that make awesome Bengals stuff. They're just all fantastic, but Homage has really soft stuff. So if you don't have one yet, make sure you listen in for how we're going to give this away, because it is a really great t-shirt. So Anyway, and thank you so much to our friend for donating it to us. We love you very much. So Haas said, great show tonight. Keep kicking a money sign. Hooday. Hooday, Haas. Thanks for tuning in. All right, guys. Well, we'll see you. We'll see you next time. Hooday, everybody.
Hooday.
Oh, hold on. I forgot about my outro. Hold on. Okay. Hooday.